6 months, that's roughly 180 days. And in 180 days, someone can learn a new language, lose unhealthy habits, build an online business, get in shape, completely change their appearance, improve their grades, build confidence, and become almost unrecognizable compared to who they are today. The crazy part? Most people won't. Not because they can't, because they'll wait for January 1st. They'll wait for the perfect planner, the perfect routine, the perfect motivation, the perfect Monday. Meanwhile, someone else will start today and quietly steal 6 months of progress. So if you've been telling yourself, I'll figure it out later, I'll start next month, I still have time, this video is your wake-up call. Because 2026 isn't over yet, and 6 months is more than enough time to completely redirect your life. Not through motivation, not through manifestation, through strategy. Let's build your next 6 months. Step 1. Most people fail before they even start. They create a list with 27 goals. Wake up at 5 a.m., learn coding, read 50 books, work out daily, meditate, journal, drink more water, start a business, become fluent in Spanish, and somehow maintain all of it. 2 weeks later, everything collapses. Here's what actually works. Choose 3 transformation categories only. 1 for your body, 1 for your future, 1 for your lifestyle. For example, body, get stronger and healthier. Future, improve grades or learn a valuable skill. Lifestyle, become organized and disciplined. That's it. 3 categories, not 30. Focus creates momentum. Momentum creates results. Step 2. This sounds simple, but almost nobody does it. Before changing your life, document where you are now. Take photos, record a video talking about your current situation. Write down your habits, your grades, your fitness level, your confidence level, your daily routine, your biggest frustrations. Why? Because humans forget progress. 3 months later, you'll think, I haven't changed that much. Then you'll compare yourself to day 1 and realize you're a completely different person. Transformation feels slow when you're living it. Documentation makes it visible. Step 3. 3 things most people treat as separate. They're not. They're the same system. Your body is the hardware. Fix your sleep. Lock awake time. Hold it for 30 days. Move daily, even if it's just a walk. Cook 1 meal a day. That's the full ask. Not dramatic, but compounding. Your money is the scoreboard. Export your last month of transactions. Label everything: need, want, or waste. Cancel the waste. Most people find $80 to $200 sitting there doing nothing. Then pick 1 financial goal for December and execute only that. Emergency fund, 1 debt eliminated or savings rate up by 5%. 1 move, full commitment. Your output is the proof. Everything else is internal. This is what changes your actual trajectory. By December, you need to have made something. A portfolio, a Notion template you sold, a freelance project you completed, a newsletter with 100 subscribers. The size doesn't matter, the existence does. Because once you've shipped something real, you stop being someone who plans and become someone who builds. That shift is permanent. Body running, money tracked, something made, that's the foundation everything else sits on. Step 4. Most self-improvement stuff focus on adding things. Let's talk about removing things. Ask yourself, what are the 3 biggest leaks in my life right now? Maybe it's endless scrolling, staying up too late, constant procrastination, or toxic friendships, gaming for 6 hours daily, never finishing anything. You don't need 10 new habits, you need fewer bad ones. Imagine filling a bucket with water. If the bucket has holes, pouring more water won't help. Fix the leaks first. The fastest transformation often comes from subtraction. Step 5. Your phone is either helping you win or helping you waste your potential. There is no middle ground. Open your screen time right now. Be honest. How many hours disappear every day? Imagine redirecting even half of that time toward learning, building, creating, or improving. That's hundreds of hours over 6 months. Curate your feed. Unfollow accounts that add nothing. Follow people who teach valuable skills. Turn your phone from a distraction machine into a growth machine. Small change, massive impact. Step 6. 6 months is enough time to become surprisingly good at something. Not perfect, good enough to create opportunities. Examples: video editing, graphic design, coding, writing, public speaking, content creation, marketing, photography. Pick one, not 5, 1. The execution rule: 2 hours a day, 5 days a week for 6 months. That's 240 hours. Do you know how much better you'll be after 240 focused hours? Those hours of deliberate practice in any skill will make you genuinely competent. Not perfect. Competent. And competent is hireable. Competent is chargeable. Step 7. Most people consume information at a scale that has never existed before. Podcasts, YouTube, newsletters, books, hours per week of input. And most of it disappears in 72 hours. Here's why. Passive consumption without application is entertainment. It feels productive, but it isn't. The fix is simple, and most people resist it. Teach what you learn. Pick one thing you learn every week, from a video, a book, a course, anywhere. And write a 200-word summary of it as if you're explaining it to someone who knows nothing about it. Post it somewhere, text it to a friend, put it in a private notes app. The format doesn't matter, the articulation does. When you force yourself to explain something, you immediately discover what you actually understood versus what you just heard. That gap is where real learning lives. Do this for 6 months. You will have 24 concepts you genuinely own, not just 24 things you kind of remember hearing about. Step 8. This might be the most important step in the entire video. Most people start, very few finish. They start workouts, start courses, start journals, start projects, start businesses, and then abandon all of them. For the next 6 months, make one promise: finish more than you start. Complete the course, finish the book, publish the video, submit the project, ship the work. Finished work changes lives. Unfinished plans stay fantasies. Step 9. Confidence doesn't come from affirmations. It comes from evidence. Want confidence? Collect proof. Every day, give yourself evidence. Evidence that you're disciplined. Evidence that you're reliable. Evidence that you're improving. Every workout completed, every chapter studied, every project finished, every promise kept. That's evidence. And evidence eventually becomes identity. One day you stop saying, "I'm trying to improve," and start saying, "This is who I am now." 6 months, different areas, one decision at a time. You don't need a new year. You need the next 180 days and the honesty to actually execute on what you already know you should be doing. 2026 isn't over. It's barely started for the people who decide today. The question is whether that's you. If you found this helpful, then subscribe and comment below what you're starting with, and I will see you in the next one.